Hey guys, Helly here. Welcome back to my channel. So, this is my world. This is a world of hardcore gaming, and I'm trying to build now a new series on Space Age, Dead World with some twist to hardcore gameplay. Something similar we did in the Dyson Sphere series. Very nice. If you are interested, just go up in the link and enjoy it. Was so beautiful. Now, what I'm doing here, this, first of all, is a prologue, okay? Why I'm doing this series, how we will play it, what's the difficulty, how I twist it, and if you wanna just jump in the gameplay, just go on the next episode. I am trying to make something similar with the Dyson Sphere, okay? As before I said, it's not easy because the Factorio will not let you play with the lowest possible resources, with the maximum difficulty of fighters all over the place. You cannot play that. It's impossible. You don't have resources for ammo, and that's it. As modes, nothing special. Blueprints and boxes. It's very nice to have. Playtime display is just to show you the time, to be sure that I'm playing cursively, because I'm not trying to edit too much the gameplay. Only I will cut only something critical, but otherwise I will not cut my deaths, my replays, loading, and so on. So if we need to do that, we'll do it together. Rate calculator, resource map label. I love these modes. Will show you the labels of resources, and vehicle snap. That's it. That's it for everything. Now, I try already a couple of times this map, and I will show you in a couple of minutes how I reach this difficulty and the settings. Was very interesting journey, couple of trials. Each time I'm learning something new, I test something new, and we are here on a dead world. To compare with a dead world, we look like this. You have biters, you have resources, you have an area to grow, you can travel around. That's too easy, okay? So my setting, this part of enemies has changed a lot, okay? This is the Dead War settings, and this is my setting. Everything is at maximum. Starting area size is at minimum, okay? Expansion distance, group sizes, cooldown, everything is at maximum. So being like this, I twist a little bit on time and destroy factor, because we'll have lots of bases, but the rest will stay, most of it, like this. I increase even the asteroids to be more. I hope there will be more, not less. I'm not sure. I do not reach that. I play only 1 hour, maximum 2 on these runs. So this will stay like this. I play a little bit with spoiling. I put it at 200, but that will just make Gleba slower, and I don't think I want that. You will just spoil the research, and that research need to be in bigger quantities and to deliver a little faster if it's possible. But I'm not very comfortable with this mechanic. And the resources are at 150, everything excepting the copper and iron that are at 300 with frequency. And why? Well, we will start here, and I need copper and iron to just continue the game or to play the game. And I have a copper here and I have an iron here. If I will decrease this iron, that iron has gone. Now, with all of this being said, let's jump a little bit on how I reach this point. On the first run, I just try to compare a basic game with a dead world. I twitch a little bit the enemies to see how they are working, how they are generating on the map, the frequency, sizes, resources, I twitch even the minimum and maximum size of the parties when they are trying to build a new bases. The start will be just typical for each Factorio game, trying to find coal in rocks without any success. I tried to mine a little bit, but I was generating a lot of pollution, and being desert, that's very, very dangerous. So the rest of the game is just exploring and try to find rocks with coal. That's a problem. And very soon I understood that I have a problem with the map, but I don't want to change the map. So I'm trying to find a way to work with it. Fish, that's good. I have fish to fight, but no coal to work. On second run, I increase the frequency and a little bit of the size of the bases. I play a little bit with the moisture of the map, with the rocks generation, and check again for coal. I found coal, but I realized that the coal its own moisture soil, or at least I was happy that to find coal. The natives were not so fun to find me, but I continue to just search for rocks. With some coal in my hand, I start to mine and to increase the pace. Normal gameplay, right? But the natives were very, very aggressive. I was using all the ammo and I switch on melee weapon. So I tried to kick out the biters that were trying to attack me. I move on offense and try to destroy their base. Ah, that was so painful because I was not having enough firepower to kill that base. They were just generating more units and I was unable to do it. So was the plan. Let's try to research some technology. I need copper. For copper, I need to pollute. And that's not friendly for the biters. Well, with all of this in mind, I was still trying to reach the military first tier to have the submachine. Coal, iron, copper, and here we are with some research. It's going on, but it's going pretty slow, and we are generating a ton of pollution. At one moment, I will figure out that it's impossible to stay here. It's too much. Let's try to find another patch to mine. And I found one for copper, and that's a mine. I try to mine everything. We generate a lot of pollution there, but I do not care because it was nothing on my base. Unfortunately, my base was destroyed. On the third run, I decreased the research cost from 4 to 1 because the first two trials were marathons. I decreased the sizes of the bases and the evolution factor because I was dying too early, and yeah, that do not help me at all. But anyway, trying to discover the map, I find more natives that were not very happy with me and consuming a lot of fish just to survive. And after that, and by just fertilizing the soil next to a lake. But now I know how things will go with the game. I try to look over the chunks, how they are working, how the pollution is generated. I generate pollution on other part of the map. I smelt the iron even in forests just to decrease the pollution and to make some research. That worked pretty well because we already pushing on technologies and we have more power. I destroyed the first base. All good, and I already have a feeling how this game will work. We are planning already big. We are planning even smelting on different chunks to distribute the pollution all over the place. So I already learned a lot on this run. Four time. Okay, now I'm very confident and pushing everything at maximum. Let's see how this will look like. Very friendly, right? Well, that's a problem. But look at that. We found another tool. We found the possibility to look on biters to understand where they are building the nest bases. We are fighting at all, a lot, and trying to kill new bases. Okay. I learned a lot, so let's start again. The same map, the same configuration, nothing changed, just let's say 4B. And now I'm trying to build stone furnaces, the corners of the chunks to limit the possibility of the biters to extend. I die a lot, but I think we have a solution. Oh man, what a ride. I hope you enjoyed that because now we try to make the same, maybe a little better, and I hope I will not get stuck. If we get stuck, we need to go back and to take a load game at 20, 30, 15 minutes behind and to try to unblock that because the first hours in the game are critical. Okay, the critical point is to reach the possibility to reach the copper, iron, make ammo, make some turrets, some outposts to defend our area and to defend this oil. Okay, so the oil is the critical point. We need to just fast forward to oil, maybe with such a small tweak on technology, on turrets, on ammo, or something like this, just to have the possibility to resist until there. But the oil is critical. When we reach the oil, we will start to make the base. We'll make a perimeter, we'll try to push the bases, but until then, I cannot kill no bases at all. Okay, I don't have ammo, I don't have resources, and that probably will be slow for a couple of hours. I hope you will be with me and you will enjoy this run. Let's jump in and have fun. Here we are, point zero. So now this is the point where I will save the game. We have the grid, okay? We will have a couple of tools that we'll use to track the gameplay because I will need them just to survive. So now I'm activating the chunk expansions candidates. So what this tool will show me which one of these chunk. Okay, so this is a chunk for the new players. Which chunk they will choose to make an expansion. If you remember, we triggered the expansion at maximum, so very fast they will start to choose one, and when they will choose a chunk, that chunk will flicker, and they will choose the chunk with the highest rate, and we will have a couple of strategies to drop down this rate, especially for area that I'm interested to occupy and to defend. Then the pollution will go from chunk to chunk, so I will need this grid to build buildings like this. Okay, so this will pollute only this chunk, and when this pollution will go, let's trigger out pollution with double L. Okay, we have the value, so this is active. So if I will make something as this, okay, and I will add this in here, and let's take only some stone just to show you a little detail on this. That pollution will stay on the chunk. With the pollution in the chunk, it's a limit until this will go to the next level. So indeed, we have lots of numbers in here now. Maybe I can turn off the expansion for the moment. Values. Okay, so we can see even the map, we can see the pollution, and we have this value that is 0.5 with 0.53. 0.53, it's consumed by the soil, so they will try to decrease the pollution on the chunk. But we are polluting more, so the pollution is growing up until 12. So 1, 2 will be the point where this pollution will go on the next tiles. And in this way will work the same. This will be 12, this will pollute these chunks, and when these ones will be 12, will pollute the next ones, and the pollution will be extended. Now, if we are building this in an area with trees, with the vegetations, where we can decrease even more the pollution, that will help us to create, to produce items um, with less chance for them to send uh, attacking parties. Okay, this will not affect the pollution on the evolution. So we have two types of pollution. One that you will just pollute in the game. So wherever you are polluting. This will go directly to evolution. And this pollution on the map that will extend from chunk to chunk, and when we'll reach the biters will consume the pollution and will generate new units that will create attack parties that will destroy your base. So yeah, that's the idea. I need to minimize the possibility to create this. So for that, I will show you again the expansion. And let's see the candidates. Okay, the candidates will be great for this area for the moment. If we go up there, you'll see that we'll find a little more, but I don't think it's worth it to go until there. It will take too long time. But what I want to show you is that if I'm building this stone furnace in here, they will just decrease this 0.678 to what? To 0.6. Okay, 0.635. Well, it's a little too less, but if you build more and more, this will work even better. So let's try to make more of them, and I will show you in a bit. It's important even from the neighbor area, so let's do it as this. 533 already, and if I'm doing even as this, 0494. So this is how we need to play just to decrease the candidates. I don't need to block everything. Their evolution is like water. Okay, you cannot block water. The water will accumulate and will break your dam. Right. So I need to let some area for them to extend. From one point, after 1 hour or maybe 1 hour half or something like this, they will just try to push over my base. So I need to get ready in 2 hours to have some defense. Right, so a couple of details now just to make an entry for the game. And you know what? I think I will stop here and see you on the next episode with the first gameplay on this crazy series on a dead world. I am Helly, and I hope you enjoy this and you'll be here with me. And let's have fun. By the way, like, share, subscribe as usual. See you next time.